Welcome back. Outgoing DA leader John Steenhuisen has called on Government of National Unity partners to put South Africans ahead of what he calls personal agendas. He officially announced his withdrawal from his party's leadership race ahead of the DA's elective conference in April. Steenhuisen also confirmed internal opposition to the GNU and so-called Moonshot Pact. IFP National Assembly Chief Whip Nhlanhla Hadebe joins us now for more. Hadebe, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this evening. Perhaps maybe let's just start with your reaction upon hearing that John Steenhuisen will not be going up for a third term as the leader of the Democratic Alliance.
Thank you so much for having us. Firstly, I would like to point out the fact that it would be remiss not to acknowledge that Honorable John Steenhuisen was entrusted with guiding his party through the complex transition from opposition politics to coalition governance, a task that we believe undoubtedly came with its own challenges. So we acknowledge and recognize the efforts that he has put. And the fact that while the Government of National Unity comprises parties with differing ideologies and policy positions, it has demonstrated that multi-party cooperation can contribute to political stability and renewed economic optimism. And John Steenhuisen played a pivotal role in that effect.
I mean, you speak about him being entrusted with that responsibility to lead his party during that transition from opposition to a coalition government. Do you think this could have added to some kind of pressure that may have led to him then not wanting to stand for a third term?
We, as the IFP, we would not want to speculate and to enter into any internal observations of any of the activities that are happening within the Democratic Alliance. We take what he has told the nation, that he will not seek re-election in the upcoming elective conference of the Democratic Alliance. That is what we believe, and that is what we take as the IFP.
Well, fair enough. I mean, in his statement today, he spoke about the experience since 2019 when he took over as the leader of the Democratic Alliance, and saying that the progress which they experienced as a party was not automatic, it was not by osmosis. And he specifically said that there were decisions such as the formation of the Moonshot Pact, as well as entering into the GNU, which have now proven correct, that we must not gloss over the fact that there are some people that opposed these decisions. So if we look at it from a GNU perspective, and him being a leader that really was for the Democratic Alliance, being a part of the GNU, do you think that this move of him now not being one that would stand for the party any longer, do you think it will have any immediate implications on the GNU, given possibly the different ideologies that may exist within the DA and whoever might then take up that seat?
Well, our belief as Inkatha Freedom Party is that the Government of National Unity is institutionally structured, not personality dependent. Therefore, leadership transitions, regardless of the level at which they occur, should serve as an opportunity to renew focus on cooperation across political lines. That's the point at which we are standing as Inkatha Freedom Party.
So you don't believe that in any way it could influence the DA's approach to politics, particularly within the GNU?
Not at all, not at all.
Oh, all right, Hadebe. So then with this exit, do you think there's a broader shift within South African politics in a way that it would be moving forward? I mean, he spoke to Steenhuisen that this is a different time for the DA in order for the party to be taken over by somebody else who will take it to the next era and the next phase of the party. Do you think that in any way would have an influence on the GNU?
Well, for the IFP, I would say coalition success is never static. There is no single point of arrival. Rather, it requires a continuous commitment to achieving outcomes that people can see and feel on a daily basis. And that the true measure of any GNU partner's success should therefore be whether it contributes constructively to governance and delivers tangible improvements in the lives of the citizens of this country, of which we believe the DA will continue to do.
All right, Hadebe, thank you so much for your time and for your inputs this evening. That's IFP National Assembly Chief Whip Nhlanhla Hadebe speaking to us there, giving reaction to John Steenhuisen not taking up that third term as leader of the DA.